Good day, students. It's Teacher Ingrid here once again. Welcome back to the Learning Nest. Today, we will continue on solving linear equations, part 2. The objective is to solve simple linear equations. Before we proceed, we will just have a short recap on what we had in our part 1. So, to solve linear equations, we apply the different properties of equality. The addition property of equality, subtraction property of equality, multiplication property of equality, and division property of equality. So here, if we have x plus 5 or x minus 5 equals 3, since this is minus, we add both sides of the equation by 5. So then we have cancel minus 5 plus 5. So we have x is equal to 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. So x is equal to 8. So we applied the addition property of equality, meaning we added 5 both sides of the equations. For subtraction property of equality, if for example we have x plus 3 equals 10, so this is plus, so we need to subtract both sides, minus 3, so then we can have plus 3 minus 3, we cancel them out, and x here will be equal to 7. So x is equal to 7, so we applied subtraction property of equality. Subtraction, both sides. We subtracted 3 both sides of the equation. For the multiplication property of equality, for example, if we have x divided by 5 is equal to 6, for example, then since this is division, we will apply multiplication property of equality. So we multiply 5 both sides of the equation, and then we do the operations. 5 divided by 5 is 1, so 1x is x, and 6 times 5 is 30. So we have the value of x, which is 30. Right. For the division property of equality, the same, but in this case, we will apply division. For example, we have 3x equals 12. So we divide 3 both sides. That's division property of equality. So 3 divided by 3 is just 1. So we have x. And 12 divided by 3 is 4. So we have x is equal to 4. So those are, this is the summary of the different properties of equality, the APE, SPE, MPE, and DPE. Okay, so let's proceed to the next example. Okay, so y divided by negative 5 equals 2. Okay, let me just rewrite it down here. Y divided by negative 5 equals 2. So since this is division, we will apply the opposite. We will apply the multiplication property of equality. So it means to say that we will multiply both sides by negative 5. Negative 5 both sides. So then we can cancel negative 5 here on the left. So what we have left on the left is y, and on the right is 2 times 5. So we have, 2 times negative 5. So we have negative 10. So y is equal to negative 10. Okay, so let's have the checking here. So we will copy the original equation, y over negative 5 equals 2. So since we have our negative 10 for the y, we will replace y with negative 10 over negative 5. So is it equal to 2? Yes, of course. So negative 10 divided by negative 5 is equal to 2. So 2 equals 2. So then we have shown that the left and the right side of the equation of this checking part is or are equal. So we can then conclude that our answer negative 10 is correct. Okay, let's proceed to the last example before we will have our exercises for you to practice. Okay, so here, negative 3/4 y equals 15. So, negative 3/4 y equals 15. So, in this case, negative 3/4 is a fraction. So, we will apply the multiplication property of equality using the idea of reciprocal. Okay, so reciprocal of negative 3/4 is negative 4/3. We will do that on our right side here. So negative 4/3. Negative 4/3. Okay, so of course we cancel out negative 4/3 times negative 3/4. That will give us to 1. So 1y is only y. So we have here negative 15 times 15 times negative 4 is negative 60. Okay, negative 60 divided by 3. So negative 60 divided by 3, that is y equals negative 20. Okay, let's have the checking here. So we will use the original equation. So negative 3/4 times y. What is our y? Our y is negative 20. So let's replace the y with negative 20. So is this equal to 15? Okay, let's solve it step by step. So negative 3 times negative 20. So that will give us negative, negative times negative is positive. So positive 60. So positive 60 divided by 4. Is it equal to 15? 60 divided by 4. Is it equal to 15? Of course. So 15 equals 15. So check. So meaning to say that y here equal negative 20 is correct. Okay. So now it's your turn. It's your turn to answer this one. Okay, I'll give you a few seconds. This is very easy. These are easy ones, so I'll get back to you in a while. Okay, let's solve this. So this is 4x. Let me just make my pen thinner. Okay. So 4 times x, or 4x equals 4. So this is multiplication, sorry. So we will divide. We apply division property of equality to divide both sides by 4. So we can cancel out 4. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. So what we have left is x equals, so 4 divided by 4 is also 1. So x is equal to 1. So you can check also. You can use the checking if you are not sure with your answer. So here, this is plus 6. Plus, so we need to minus 6 both sides. So this is SPE, subtraction property of equality. Plus 6 minus 6 is 0. So what we have left here is x equals negative 7 plus, or negative 7 minus 6 is negative 13. So x is equal to negative 13. Okay. So next exercise or problem here, letter C and D. Okay, you can pause the video if you need more time, right? So let's solve. So you can pause the video and then you can see the solution after you solve. No problem. You just take your time for you to practice, for you to have mastery of this lesson. Okay, let's solve letter C. So this is x divided by 3. Let me write it here. X divided by 3 equals negative 9. So this is division. Since this is division, we will multiply. Multiply both sides by 3. Okay, so 3 divided by 3 is 1. So 1x is x. So equals negative 9 times 3 is negative 27. Okay. So x is equal to negative 7. Again, you can do the checking if you're not sure of your answer. So 6 minus x equals 9. So take note that there is a minus x here. So minus, take note of that. You have to bring down also the minus or the negative sign later on. So this is positive 6. So positive 6, to get rid of it, we have to minus. So subtraction property of equality, both sides, minus 6, minus 6. So then we can cancel plus 6 minus 6. But we need to bring down the negatives. Negative x equals 9 minus 6 is 3. Then we need to divide both sides by, since this is understood to have a negative 1 here, because it's negative x, meaning it's negative 1x. So we need to divide negative 1 both sides, division property of equality. So then we can cancel the negative 1, negative 1. So we have x equals negative, 3 divided by negative 1 is negative 3. Okay, let's do the checking this part. Okay, so check. So copy the original equation. 6 minus x equals 9. So 6 minus, what is the value of x? The value of x is negative 3. So put it in parentheses, negative 3 equals 9. So 6 minus negative 3, it means you will add 6 plus 3. So is it equal to 9? Of course. So 9 equals 9. So we have shown that the left and the right are the same. So we can conclude that our answer is correct. X equals negative 3. Okay, let's have another one. So negative x equals negative 12. So again, this is understood to have a negative 1 here. So we'll just simply divide negative 1 both sides. Negative 1, so cancel negative 1. So what we have left is x equals positive 12. Okay, so letter F. Negative 9 over 5x equals negative 45. So this is again fraction. So we will multiply both sides. Let me just rewrite here. Negative 9 over 5x equals negative 45. So we will apply multiplication property of equality, and then we will apply the concept of reciprocal. So we will multiply both sides by negative 5 over 9. So we have here, we can cancel now negative 5 over 9 times negative 9 over 5. So yes, we will have a positive 1. So 1x is x equals, so negative 45 times 45, that will be 45 times 5. So this is 25. So 5 times 4, 20. So 225. So negative divided by negative is positive. So positive 225. Negative 45 times negative 5 is positive 225 divided by 9. So we divide this by 9 here. So 22 divided 9 is 2. 2 times 9 is 18. So we have 4, bring down 5. So 45 divided 9 is 5. So the answer is x is equal to 25. Right. There's also okay, that's the way. I just want to show you the checking quickly. So this is negative 9 over 5. X is 25. So we have here 25 and equal to negative 45. So we can cancel that out. So that is 5, and negative 9 times 5 is just negative 45. Negative 45. So we have shown that the two sides are equal, so we can say that our answer is correct. So this is all for now, and I hope you enjoyed. And again, you can pause the video and practice the exercises and have mastery on it. And I will see you in my next video. Stay safe and bye for now. Bye bye.